Hello and welcome back to Buzz on Business. We have Kevin Ball here with RE/MAX Crossroads. Thank you so much for coming in and talking to us.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So tell us a little bit about yourself and the business.
Well, start about Kevin's story. Kevin's from Indianapolis originally.
Okay.
So, well, how did I get to Brunswick? Okay, New Brunswick, that is. And you know where New Brunswick is? That's a town that's north of Medina and the south of Strongsville. Some people can have another name for it, but I won't mention that.
Oh, Brunstucky?
Yeah. No, you didn't say that. Yeah. So anyway, when I was 16 years old, I started working at the shoe store, Kenny Shoes. A lot of people have heard that name. The Great American Shoe Store. It was a family store, so we sold all walks of life, and started when I was 16, so my first real job. And prior to that, I was a newspaper boy, a caddy at the country club, but the shoe store was my first real job. So I started there when I was a sophomore in high school, 16 years old, and continued to work there junior and senior year. And it was good because back then, I made 7% commission. I wished I made 7% commission now, but we won't talk about that. But anyway, selling shoes at $15 a crack, 7% added up, and 18 years old, senior in high school, I bought my own car, brand new, from the Buick dealer. Came out and signed me up right at the store. But the other people were envious at my high school. But anyway. I did that all on my own. I was so proud of myself. But went to school, Bloomington, Indiana University. I can proudly say I was in the class of 76 that went 32-0 in the NCAA basketball tournament. No other school has ever done that.
Wow.
Before or since. Okay. Bobby Knight was the coach. Anyway, so I worked at Kenny all through my college years, and my senior year, my advisor said, why are you a geography major? That doesn't make any sense. He says, you know, in order to be a city planner, you have to be a friend of the mayor. You know, it's a political job. You should be a political science major. And I quit school the next week because I liked working at the shoe store. It was fun. I had no clue. Anyway, I became a manager then the next year. Springfield, Ohio for 2 years. Columbus, Ohio for 2 years. I did the year of hard labor in Evansville, Indiana. Evansville, Indiana had the store that was like fourth in the company out of 2,000 stores, and they opened up a brand new mall across the street. So what's going to happen anyway? So I didn't quit, I didn't hang myself. I got transferred to Chicago to the major league, and I was in the northwest suburbs and met my wife. My daughter, Courtney, now was born shortly after that. And 4 stores in Chicago. And in 1991, I told a senior vice president he was wrong. And, you know, I've always been unpolitically correct. Anyway, so I got transferred. They said, well, we've got this move to Cleveland. And who'd want to move to Cleveland, you know, so the mistake on the lake. So anyway, but what Kenny didn't know was I had my house for sale already. We were going to move to Pittsburgh. And so to move to Cleveland at least got us closer to Pittsburgh, and I could just quit and we could move to Pittsburgh. But I bought the house in Brunswick. Okay. I didn't know I was shopping for a career when I bought the home here. But it turned out well. I love this market. The town is great. Like I said, New Brunswick, it's growing. And it's funny, I have customers that are politically connected. And at one point, I was on the Medina County Planning Commission. So my life has gone full circle from my college years anyway. But the good news is I haven't had to get a real job. So selling houses, it's the same as selling shoes. You just give people what they want. The thing is, they don't know what they want most of the time. And they tell you they want a ranch, and then they buy a colonial, and it's hard to figure it out. But that's my job, is to listen to them and help them. My job is not about selling. I don't sell houses. They buy them, and I help them buy them. You know, that's I'm not the mortgage guy. Remax Crossroads, actually Remax International has their own mortgage company connected. Moto Mortgage, they're called. They are a mortgage broker. Okay, so it's not like walking into a bank where one bank has, you know, 6 or 8 different mortgages on the menu. Moto Mortgage is a broker, and they can shop the market and go to 100 different lenders and find the one that's best for you. There's programs now where Fannie Mae will give you $6,000 to buy a house if you qualify.
Wow.
It's almost like the Obama program. That, you know, if you remember back 10 years ago when Obama was president, and they gave you $8,000 to buy a house. Well, this program through Fannie Mae right now gives you $6,000 to buy a house, and it's not added on to the mortgage. It's a gift. Yeah, you can use it towards down payment or whatever. So anyway, and I'm not the mortgage guy, so don't ask me.
You let him do his
exactly,
job.
Yeah.
You find the house, and he'll figure out the rest, right?
Yep, exactly. Yeah.
So can you describe your perfect customer?
Well, my perfect customer right now is somebody that truly wants to sell their house, a ready, willing, and able seller to be. Somebody that owns a home currently and they want to move. And it's really, in order to move, you either got to sell now or buy now. And most people don't want to take the plunge one way or the other, okay? So putting your house up for sale before you know where you're going, it's, you don't know what's going to happen, you know. And even buying first and then trying to sell your house afterwards, oh my gosh, now you're so motivated to sell, you take less money than what you could have if you'd been a stronger buyer in the first place. So
it's a crazy world out there now.
It's tough. But anyway, yeah, my best customer is somebody that wants to sell a house because we need listings bad. There's no inventory. It's like if you end up on news on TV and in the magazines and in the newspapers, they will tell you that listings are at an all-time low, and it's still a seller's market. Okay, so today I heard the interest rates have come back down, 6.25% you can get now, okay, FHA. And if you get 15-year loans, it's even lower than that, but most people get to 30-year loans to spread out the mortgage payments over the years.
Wow, I mean, this world it's come crazy. So if somebody wants to get a hold of you and list their house or have questions for you before they list their house, how can they get a hold of you? Yeah,
the best way, on my sign, I advertised my number is 440-527-0199.
Perfect. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being with us today. I appreciate it.
Oh, I see where I'm at.
And we will be right back.
Alrighty.
Nothing hurts my mom, that she showed anyway. We were trained to help others, but there's strength in finding help for yourself too. We're in this together. Even the toughest of us might not know where to go to get a little support.
The VA Women Veterans Call Center connects veterans with personalized information on VA services that can make a difference. Call 1-855-VA-WOMEN or visit www.womenshealth.va.gov.